Okay. You ever make a video and realize when you're done that you didn't say anything that you should have or wanted to say? That's what I just did. So I may put the other link in the description of this one. But what's really important, I believe, is what I'm going to tell you now. That's the secrets of manifesting. Maybe they'll both go together. We'll see. So, what I really wanted to discuss was how we make rules and how we've done it all along. Okay, so again, this is kind of piggybacking on what Sammy said this morning, but I have been saying this for a couple of years, and it may be in another video, but I just want to verify. So, when I say rules as beliefs, I'm saying that your entire life you've been making boundaries for yourself and other people in your life, in your mind, and in your reality, which is your world that you see from here. All of this outside of me is my world, the people that I interact with, people interact with the people that I interact with, the people that I know from different places, and those people that are connected to them. All of this is my world. Okay. So in all this time, I created mental boundaries as well as physical boundaries. So these are my beliefs. So your beliefs equal your rules for your life. And the thing is, because they've been with you all this time, you're a lot of times are not aware of it. And until you really become aware of your thoughts, you might not even notice they're there. It's just how you do things. For instance, for me, a rule is that I don't eat ground beef. Now, why do I have this rule? It was a health thing way back when. And over time, recently, very recently, I've had a little bit. But this rule affects my life, right? It affects where I go eat. It affects who I eat with. It affects me because sometimes I can't eat what other people are eating and it can be uncomfortable. So this rule is a belief that I have from an incident like 10 years ago, right? This is an example of how something can affect your life. So it's the same thing with manifesting. You could have a rule you made when you were 7 years old that you'll never eat beets, you know? And so that can affect your entire life, who you spend time with, where you go to eat. You know, when it comes to manifesting, it's more based on like a thought, a thought that you had, and you thought, well, doing a certain thing is wrong. And so you don't do a certain thing, but maybe you want a certain thing. And so you have this little conflict going on. So you always thought rich people were mean and greedy, but you really would like a lot of money, right? So what are you going to do? You have a rule that says you don't like rich people. So what happens is you start feeling guilty for wanting to be rich. Okay? That's a rule that would affect your manifesting, wouldn't it? Because how can you want something if you feel bad about the kind of people or the person that you're going to become? Now, I'm certainly not saying you can't fix this, right? It's just a matter of setting a new rule or setting a new belief. If you want to be a happy, outgoing, wonderful person with a lot of money, then you decide that's what you want to be. And you make out a list of the kind of person that you want to be. And then you affirm the list, right? And you get comfortable with the idea that maybe those people aren't so bad. Or maybe you just want to be a different kind of person than other people. Because what's important is you, the way you spend your money, the way you spend your time. It's all on you. It's not how other people do things. It's how you do it. So it is important what is in your mind. It is important your rules. I wouldn't say to go looking for all these rules. Just when you become aware of them, take a look and switch them around. All you have to do is change what you have that you don't like to something that you do like. If you used to think that you love summertime, and then suddenly, like me, you spent, more than enough time in Texas to realize maybe summer isn't so great. And so I changed it to I like fall and spring. Because why? Because I can do that. You can do whatever you want. So the way that you decide to do something is going to be how it changes for you. Suddenly, I love the sun, but I don't like the extra warmth that it has on my skin. But I still love summer. I just don't like the intensity of some 110-degree heat, right? So I just changed my rule. And I had that rule my entire life. I mean, I'm a July baby and I always loved summer until now. 2 years of too much heat. And so I'm switching my rule. All you have to do is take something you don't like and then turn it into something that you do like. And you can do that with absolutely anything, any feeling, any desire. You can just switch it around and you keep changing it in your mind until one day it'll be natural for you. And then suddenly someone will ask you a question and you'll find yourself saying the revised version and you'll be happy about it. It's just like you can take a sad day and make it a happy day just by deciding that you're having a great day, even though you might have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. And you could allow yourself to be stuck like that all day. Or you could say, you know what? I don't want to feel bad today. I want to feel awesome today. And then so what happens is this, if you want to get technical, this version of your day becomes available to you once you open up that kind of wormhole to that day. And we're always creating new versions of everything, like this conversation. It's being, every word that I say is taking me in a new direction. And that's how we live our lives every single day. We're just not aware of it because no one, I don't want to say no one, but it's not a common thing that we talk about. But we're like literally going through dimensions as I'm having this conversation. And I literally just saw that a couple of days ago. I said it all the time, but I said it differently. So the point is, it just takes you to make the change. Take something you don't like, turn it into something that you do like by changing your thoughts. Not even so much about it, but just changing your thoughts over and over until it becomes a new thought or a new way of looking at it. So there will be your new rules and your new beliefs. You can just constantly keep changing them until there's something that you really like. And then maybe when that's done, you just change it again. You have the freedom to do that. So guys, between these two videos, I believe I've said what I wanted to say. And I hope you have an amazing week. But especially a fabulous now.